Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome if you're new. My name's Mandy, and today we are going to set up my planner for February, which pretty much is setting up the first week of February. The last video I did was cleaning out my planner from January to February, so I figured I would show you guys what I do to set up for the new month, which I guess technically it's the first week of a new month. I really don't do a whole lot more to set up my planner for a month than what I did in the last video, which was I cleaned it out. I made sure it had all the things that I need for a new month. I made a list of the things that I needed to go and get for it. So because I create a lot of my own things, I need to print a few things, but really that's it. And I figured we would set up the first week of February together. So I'm going to go ahead and use my Catchall. I think I call this Weekly Everything in the shop. I'll have it linked down below. It is a 4-page spread for your week. This is the 2-page spread, the weekly overview basically. And then I have category planning and cleaning here with, routines if needed, color coded, so that way if I want these things to be done on Monday, Tuesday, I've got Orange Wednesday, and then even on this side. So a lot of times I use this page for pre-planning the next week, like meals and stuff. I love that it's already available for that. And then I can just pop the new week in and the plan for the meals are already there, if that makes sense. So I don't have another one of these printed, but imagine this one is here from last week. I pop my new weekly in here and I have my pre-planned meals already done. So that way I can go about my week and I can just flip it over and see my pre-planned meals. That's a way I like to use it. And then I also can use some of this for homeschool or YouTube and Etsy, whatever it is that I tend to need it for. So I'm going to go ahead and put my planner to the side over here. I'm going to go ahead and get this ready for the week. I don't think that this video will be very long, but I always say that, and that's okay. This is going to end up being the 6th. So Monday, yep, we're going to do Monday here. So Monday. I don't think I've used this planner in a while. I love this planner. It is a favorite on the shop. It's just so flexible. You can use it in so many ways. That's just what I love about it. You can do a lot of different things. You can take your time figuring that out, use it over the multiple, over multiple weeks and figure out how you like to use it. And if all else, like I've mentioned before, sometimes I don't even get to these other pages. I have a wonderful weekly that has everything on it, and that's why I've called it the everything. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, I'm still not sure. This is going to be what's happening. So these are going to be the schedule. It's been a while since I made these. They've been on the shop for a little while, but I'm trying to see if this could be a little short hourly or blocks. So we've got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So technically this could be like an 8-hour day if you want to block this out. What would that be? Maybe like 8 to 5 or something. So you could do that. I could do that. I don't typically have too much happening. So what I'm going to do up here is going to be, usually I do what's for dinner, but I was thinking of doing my meals down here and then doing that there. Yeah, because I have this other side, I don't have to have everything on there. I think I'm going to do it like that. So this is going to be my happenings and to-dos. This is going to be breakfast. Yep, I write B fast. Lunch, dinner, because I did not pre-plan yet, so that's kind of why that's happening. Otherwise, I would have it on here already, and that would be so nice. But this is going to be what I actually ate, so let's see. Here I have, I'm going to do cleaning, YouTube, and Etsy. So the way I do my lists when I only have so many, you know, to do for the week is I do one thing and then I write down the next thing to do. So for example, I'm going to need to, and this probably will work, I'm going to need to film. And then when I finish filming, at some point when I finish that, I will cross it off or check it off and then write the next item there. That way I can, you know, plan it into my day. If I need to keep the extensive list, I put that over here. So for example, if I have different items I'm filming for, I would put that here, and then all the little nitty-gritty things to do there. So that's kind of, yeah, that's kind of how I'm going to do that. So I'm not fully decided on everything, but that's what this is going to be. Here I am going to do probably keep that for pre-planning, and then here I might do my homeschool planning here this week. So I like to just try different things out and see how it goes. I'm gonna go ahead and get some stickers over here and start decorating. These are Paper Studio Agenda 52. I got these, where did I get them? It's been a while. Michael's or Hobby Lobby? Oh wait, nope, I got them at Joann's. Okay, I don't really know what I'm gonna put on here yet. However, I know that I'm not going to keep as much track of my meals on Saturday and Sunday, so maybe I can put a pretty picture or a pretty sticker there. I like the whole goals thing. Let's see. Let's go ahead and kind of break the days up here. Can still put some things there, but you know, it doesn't have to be all the whole line. All right. I'm curious, many of you guys probably plan so much or decorate so much more or better than I do. I get a little embarrassed to decorate if I'm being honest. But you know, on film anyway, or on camera anyway, because lo and behold, like something doesn't go the way I wanted it to, and that's okay, but it's just frustrating because I'm like, oh, I did a pretty spread this week. I'm gonna go ahead, and it gave me the confidence to go ahead and do one, you know, for filming, just to kind of, if somebody wants to decorate with me or whatever. And honestly, like, it always fails. So I don't typically want to do much decorating on camera. Plus I'm just super distractible. So if, let's put this one here. So if I just, you know, I go off and I can't concentrate. Okay, so I like this weekly goals. Where do I want that though? And this is what I do. Where do I want that? Let's do it here, because these are pretty much my weekly goals. My routines are my weekly goals. Let's see. Do something today for you. Well, let's just look a little bit further in. I don't know. It's really cute. It's a really cute book. I just never end up finding the best places for these. Okay, so I think I like to put some of these longer ones along the edges. Let's put in some pink too. Pink and gray, that's a theme. Wasn't sure until I figured how I see, you know, when you see what stickers you end up picking, you're kind of like, oh, that's the theme I guess I'm going with. That's how I end up doing it anyway. How do you guys do it? Do you guys end up knowing and planning it out, or do you just kind of go by the first sticker you pulled and then going from there? That's how I tend to go. Whichever sticker I was drawn to first is, oh, I like this, is what I end up doing. This will bring a little bit of color, and I think I'm gonna put it right down here. So if you're like me and you barely ever leave yourself any room for stickers, try putting them in the middle of the day so you still have room to write around it. I think it's helpful. Of course, it takes a space of 2 days now, but I really like it. And I'm also trying to work on doing like writing less. I tend to write a lot, and I probably don't need to write as much. So, okay, I think I'm gonna bring in some pink over here. I probably should have. Let's layer this. Will that fit nicely or no? I can't tell. They never line up. Even with planners I don't home make, they never line up. This could be fun though. Putting one of these in for the day. I like that idea. Hopefully I get it straight. Not really, but it's what it is. Okay, I really made this one small now. That's okay. Let's do a couple bubbles. I was gonna call them bubbles. Let's do a couple of these. Not too many, because I hate wasting them, and a lot of times I end up not, like the one day that I chose to do circles, I ended up not even using them. That always happens to me. Let me know if that happens to you too, so you can help me feel like I'm not alone. All right, you guys, I think this is gonna do it for my weekly. It always feels good to be set up and ready to go, even just spending a few minutes. I was gonna go ahead and fill these in with you guys. I only do Monday through Friday on these. These are going to be like my morning prep. So my morning is water bottles or waters. I cut up fruit, and if we're ready for breakfast, I just do all of breakfast. But did I read my Bible? Did I work out? And a laundry. And then during the day, I like to still put homeschool, even though like it's definitely happening. It's our non-negotiable, but I definitely like to put that in there. It makes me feel good to check it off. Did we get outside? Because these are all, I mean, I do know my goals, but sometimes I have to have them sitting out when I do this, just to let you guys know that I don't just like think of them off the top of my head. These have been my goals for a while, so I kind of have them memorized. So homeschool, I'm sure I will forget something though, you guys. Homeschool, outside, did I, see, I forgot because I'm talking about other things. Let's see, what is the other thing? I'm going to put laundry here again because, you know, switching the laundry over, whatnot. I'm going to leave that blank because I know there's going to be something that I need to remember. But typically during the day, it is my goals or intentions to, you know, do nothing but homeschool in that moment. Take my kids and get outside, me as well. Walk with my husband. I know this sounds silly, but just relaxing and kind of like getting ready for bed after dinner. I don't know how to write. I don't know how to put that though. I've always written like shower early or whatever. So I'm going to leave that blank. But after that, I read, plan. I need to plan the next day. That's probably something I need to do here. Planner and meal prep. Plan, and there's another thing, but I have to look at my old one. So that's what I'm going to do for now. Let me see if my old one is in here to look at. I probably already took it out. I mean, so a lot of these are on my habit tracker already, you guys, but these are like my reminders throughout the day. Okay, get outside, dinner prep, work, read, plan. Oh, school prep. School prep. I think it's because I'm not perfect with that. I forgot about it. And then the other thing, what was the other thing? I don't need to fill them all in, but I definitely have enough to put in there anyway. All right. Let's leave it the way that is. All right, here's where my ongoing to-dos will go. This is what I'm going to get done on those days. Obviously, you know, this I'm not sure yet. This is like what's for dinner that night. But I may change that. All right, this is enough for me to pre-plan. I'm not going to fill this out and overwhelm myself. And then this will be ready now for meal planning when Wednesday comes. I like to do that Wednesday, Thursday for the next week. So we're ready to go. It's gonna go right here. And as you can see, I don't even have my calendar filled out yet. I film with my phone, so I'm gonna look on my phone when we're done here. I'm gonna fill in all the things here. I could probably do a little decorating, so it's okay, right? If this is pretty much the same book I used for January. When you love a sticker book, you know, use it. Don't try to go away from it. Less hustle, more life. Love that. So just kind of putting different things on here helps my mood. It helps me be excited for the day. It helps me to know that it just helps me to feel more ready, I guess. So yeah, let's just kind of make it cute. I do have my other monthlies are basically work, and I don't decorate that too much, so this is the one that I like to make sure that I'm going in and out of. And yeah, that's pretty much all I really decorate more than, you know, a weekly is one monthly. And I don't even do a bunch because I'm pretty much done now. I might find a couple stickers throughout the week or something and add to them, but I hope that you guys enjoyed this video and see how I get ready for the week. Sometimes I don't even do stickers. You guys have seen multiple planners of mine where I didn't do any stickers, and that's totally fine. But it is I do have to say, I'm a little more motivated when it's pretty to look at. So we're ready to go for the first week of February. I'm really excited. It helps me get ready to tackle my goals and be ready, and I always feel better. So hit the like button if you like this video and getting, you know, ready for months and planning with me. Subscribe if you haven't, because I'd love to have you here. And I hope you guys have a wonderful, beautiful, blessed day and month of February. All right. See you guys next time. Bye.